I think you relate to this. You know, sometimes you wake up in the morning and you think to yourself, I need to sleep some more. I am exhausted, right? And so you don't get out of bed right away. You prolong the alarm and whatever. And there are also times where you wake up and you don't even know what your name is. You're so disorientated. You're like, the whole rabbit is covered. Where are you? You don't even understand human speech. And then there are times in which, no matter the conditions, you have to get up. There's an emergency and you have to abide to the circumstances and kind of get at it. Well, today, you may be able to tell from my eye bags, I woke up like 5-10 minutes ago. I haven't been sleeping very well recently, but today, in both conditions, where I hadn't slept enough and I was really tired and I didn't know what was going on, I had to wake up in an abrupt manner because I have tenants that I live with and they were leaving the house, and so they knocked on my door to say goodbye, whatever. They don't usually do this, so I thought I could sleep in, but fine. So they knock on the door, I say goodbye and stuff. I'm like, I hear the knock and right away I wake up. Yes, I'm coming. I get up of the bed, I'm shirtless, or whatever. Step out and I'm like, oh hey. And I knew that they were leaving. Oh, we're leaving, blah blah blah. Oh right, okay. And as I'm talking to this couple, my vision is going all blurry, and like black. You know when you stop seeing things for a moment? I get up so quick, I don't even know what they're saying, but I know what's happening. So I'm just putting the pieces together. I'm exhausted and I had to jump out of bed. And I'm looking at these people, and I don't even know if I'm looking at them in the eyes or if I'm looking at them like right next to them because I can't see shit. And I'm like, oh right. So yeah, this happens, and we say goodbye, etc. They leave. I go to the bathroom and I take a look at myself, and I look like I'm dying. I still do, right? Like I got eye bags and shit. Like this is not good. And it's not normal. You shouldn't accept on yourself. You should rest some more if you have them. And sometimes just sleeping is enough, and just a quick, by the way. Sometimes you have to take breaks from things which are exhausting you mentally. Maybe content consumption, maybe some type of work, you're burnt out, maybe something else, the gym, whatever. But figure out what it is in your life and try to cut it out for some time. Fix your health. And then get back to the routine that you want. But it was something that I wanted to address with this video, as I thought about the fact that I jumped out of bed, right? I mean, I'm very much so army trained, so I can just summon this rapidness, this swiftness at any moment. But I hopped out of bed, I spoke right away, I was standing straight because of my habits, and I did the mission that I had to do. And so I thought to myself of the past few days where, as I said, I've been tired and I've been sleeping a bit more. Or I just stayed in bed for like maybe a couple of hours more than it is now. And I still feel restless. And I still feel restless now. Nothing changed. And I thought, what is better? To feel the pain of being tired, though, I have technically slept more than enough. So I don't know what's getting me tired. Or feeling the pain of thinking to myself these days that have been painfully more than just sleep. Like I'm not good enough. Like I'm not achieving the things that I want to achieve. Because it may be coincidence, but these days I've been a little less productive and more distracted. As simultaneously I've been sleeping worse and I've been, waking up in this manner. And I personally believe it to be correlated. I personally believe that if I was more happy with the way that my work life was going, I would be more rested, more restful. As it stands, however, I am neither resting well nor being productive. So I took a look at myself in the mirror this morning after this little short interaction where I didn't know what they were saying at all. Neither could I freaking see them. I almost passed out. But I still did the things that I needed to do well. I thought, what's keeping me from doing these things well at all times? Of course, it's my own, will. My own opinion of things. Oh, I need to sleep some more. Oh, I'm too tired. Oh, I don't feel well. But what would the right thing be? Because perhaps it is that I am tired because I'm not doing the things that I should be doing. Because I'm going according to my nature and I'm deciding to maybe play some video games or maybe sleep some more. Is this what man was created for? If it is, and this is my mission, then I wouldn't be so tired because I would be acting according to nature. But perhaps it is that I am not. Perhaps I am not meant to be doing these things. And perhaps I am exhausted because I'm going against my nature and I am living a lifestyle that's not meant for me. So though I am making this video in hopes to make you think and to look at your own situation if you're having a similar problem and say, fuck this, I'm making a change, I'm also doing it for myself to hold some accountability with myself. I want to change this today. I don't know why. I disabled my alarms because of a friend was coming over, and then I took some time off of holidays, but I should have turned them back on right away, yet I did not. Now, what? I'm living aimlessly with no... I know that not everybody needs a routine. Sure. I fucking do, man. If I don't operate like a robot, I don't operate like a human either. And if I operate more like a robot, I actually still manifest loads of love and loads of emotions in my day, in my life. But fear of things will keep you from taking decisions and taking actions. And decisions is what shapes your future. If you decide to be better today, tomorrow life will be better. If you decide that you've had enough today, things will get better. No matter your decision, it will impact your future. If you decide that you want to sleep some more today, and tomorrow and the day after, then your future might be just a little bit more slow. But by no means am I saying that sleeping is bad. I've actually found out that sleeping a lot is quite good, like 9 hours a day, whatever. But the thing is, the problem is, sleeping that way once you have exhausted your resources throughout the day. The resources that you have are mental and physical. If you've exhausted yourself physically, as if you've hunted, right? Maybe you've done some exercise instead, because you're not just going to go into the wild forest and catch a cow or something. Or maybe instead of that, or maybe also in addition to that, you've exhausted a lot of brain power to do the projects that you're working on, right? To do an essay, to do whatever. It will be the same as thinking about your village and stuff, thinking about ways to go forward. If you exhaust your mental and physical energy and then you rest a lot, that's perfect. Work hard and play hard. Play hard is to rest hard, right? When you rest or when you go out to have fun with people, you switch off of work entirely. And when you are working, you switch off of the normal world entirely. Well, depends of course on the nature of your work, but you can adjust this type of words to your own life. Once again, to just finalize things in the video, if you're having some issues with the whole sleeping and feeling shit and starting the day off slowly, I'd like you to think to yourself the following. What is worse for you? The pain of being tired and but I can't get through the day, which you know you will bypass after an hour maximum of your day having started if you start doing things. Or the pain of looking back in your life after some weeks, some months and thinking, this rubbish routine, this rubbish lifestyle that I've led have caused me to do minimum amount of progress. Right now, I should have been in a way better place. But look at me. And this is what I am now. Right? And get mad with yourself. Think about that question to yourself. Think about what you prefer, what you ought to do. Because I've got my own answer already. Of course, we all lead our lives. And though I'd love to, encourage you to be your best self and all of that, and this is what I always do, you gotta know your limits. But I believe that your limit lies beyond all of this. And I believe that you want to do best for yourself and for the people that you love and for your future. So, doing some things today may be a little bit painful, but only for today, right? Only for tomorrow, for a few moments. And then what you promise yourself or what you give to yourself after taking this pain on now, is a much greater benefit later on. Strive to be 1% better every day, and much love. Quick reminder to fix your posture and take deep breaths into your diaphragm from your nose.